Yo, it's Crypto Blood, Detroit flow, streaming from the D, knowing what to show. Indicators are wrong point, OG since 12, invested in trade, living life like a pro. I'm Rucker, Jerry, it's just Bloods do. Bad motherfucker in a good way, boo. Got my eyes on the charts, ain't no time to sleep. Get that money, gotta keep it creep. That's my Crypto Blood, just the toasters on the line. Stacking my coin, got the market on my mind. Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum too. Cash is king, but I'm looking for a new move. I know the culture of the markets like the streets. Got my finger on the pulse, can't nobody beat. I see the trends, I see the flow. Got my strategies in place, you know.
Stacking my coin, stacking my coin, stacking my coin, stacking my coin, Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, cash, Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, cash, stacking my coin, stacking my coin, stacking my coin, stacking my coin, Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, cash, Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, cash. Since I was born, been stacking my coin. These niggas pop, my money keep growing. Your girl is a dot, she all on my groin. She blowing my horn, we fuck like porn. These rappers is whack, they lyrics is corn. I'm getting this money, it never get born. I'm loading my strap, they calling the law. Fuck around and you clap, for running your jaw. If it ain't about the dollars and it don't make sense. Got me sipping brown water, but it ain't from Flint. Trying to chase all this bread, though the shit won't last. About to shut the city down like a crypto crash.
Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
Okay. Ready?
Fucking thing sucks. We'll do it live. Okay.
Got me sipping brown water, but it ain't from Flint. Shots fired. It's your boy Crypto Blood. Welcome to the show. Hope everyone's doing well out there. We got David Brown below in the building. Yes, we are live, my friend. We got Army Piper Salute in the house today. Shout out to him and the Piper gang. Appreciate each and every one of you tuning in today. Elmo, Mike, oh my God, why did you have to bring him up? Why did you have to bring him up? Not Elmo. Lord Jesus, not Elmo. Listen, you guys know I've been on the sideline since $78,000 Bitcoin, about 78% in cash in Tether. So, you know, hey, we go below 78,000. I look good. I look real good at that point. I look real good at that point. Shout out to the that's right. Appreciate everyone. They got a cool Discord server over there, Army Piper Academy. Go check it out. I don't know how you join. I don't know none of the details, but you should definitely join. I'm in there. I'm not active, but I am in there. Wisdom Bar says, yo, we got bloody charts. Elmo peeking around the corner. Man, you, Army Piper, FD, aka Jimmy Butler, and Gray BTC caused all of this. Hey man, no, I'm gonna tell you who caused this. Matter of fact, right on cue, I'm gonna go ahead and bring him up. I'm gonna tell you or show you who caused this. This guy right here. He's causing this. Oh, Sailor. Let's see what Sailor is saying nowadays, though. Let's just actually I have to reestablish the share because I have it on mute because of all the cha-chings going on in the background, all the money that Bloodalytics is printing for everybody out there who's a part of the team. We'll get into the trades in a minute, but let's take a listen to what our guy Michael Saylor has to say. Again, this was from a couple weeks ago at the CoinDesk conference or whatever panel. Someone sent this to me. Let's just see what Mr. Sailor has to say.
Fuck, I should have listened to Crypto Blood. Fuck, I should have listened to Crypto Blood.
Should have listened to Crypto Blood. Should have listened to Crypto Blood. Army Piper says here, $5 per month. Join with membership. Link on YouTube channel. All right, there you go, guys. Go ahead, do that. Army Piper said he's still holding shorts. I hate that I can't see the people, you guys' actual names. It's showing your handle on YouTube. They need to fix that, man. Like 8JR8. I think that's JR from the Piper gang, Piper Academy. Did you hear what Vitalik? Yes, we're going to talk about that today. I got that. Swear to God, bro. I have that posted or queued right now. We're going to talk about this, bro. And I know you thought about me. I know you thought about me, Voice Crypto. Who's been saying this forever? But it takes an alien to say it for you to believe it. I just don't know, man. Can a black man get some props? Get over to bloodalytics.com. The link is in the description below. We got some awesome signals for you. Scalping, going crazy. This volatility, we love this volatility. Scalping is going crazy. So Scalpalytics Pro, if you have time, listen, I always say this because people, they sign up and then they get all overwhelmed, and it's not that serious. Just trade it in the morning between 8:30, 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. If you got about 3 to 4 hours max, you should. I can't say you will, can't promise you anything because there's a lot of goofballs out there. And if you don't know what you're doing, then yeah, you let your emotions get in the way and all this and that. Yeah, you won't make money. But if you just trade during those time frames, you will be Gucci. I promise you. I had to stop streaming earlier because I was giving away too many free signals. So, this is one of the signals we got today. Let's bring that up really quickly. This is the Scalpalytics Pro Ethereum. If you were an early bird, you would have caught the long here before the London session. Enter your trade right here. Took 50% of your profits here. Another 25, and then sold at 8, almost 9 o'clock this morning. This is around the time I tell you guys to start looking for trades. 8:30, 9 o'clock. I'm a 9 o'clocker, so I like to get in there, start looking around at 9 o'clock. But you would have had a short entry here, took 50% of your profits here. Let me zoom in so you guys can see this. 50% of your profits here, and then we would have turned around and went long here. So you probably would have neutralized this trade. Okay, then we would have went long here, turned around and went short here. So you would have lost on that trade, but guess what? You're looking real good right now, my friend. Look at that short we in right there, ladies and gents. This happens on a daily basis with Scalpalytics Pro. So jump over to bloodalytics.com and get your ass in there. If Sailor followed the Piper plan, DCA, he would be crushing it right now. Amen. Amen. Oh, it feels so good right now. AI Griff, my guy. My guy. All those who laughed at AI Griff, he is on point. He is on point. You have to go in and change your tag. I think the limit is 3 times per 14 days. I changed mine 3 times, decided on what I wanted, and then YouTube blocked me from changing it again for 14 days. JR said he's scalping. Trade Asia and UK session starting no earlier than 2 hours into Asia. First 30 minutes of NYSE, and then get the F out. That Dixie is pumping. Oh, dollar getting stronger. We'll take a look at TradFi markets as well, Army Piper. I got to get you on the show, bro. I haven't been doing any like guests during these streams, but hell, F it. We'll do it live. Have you on the morning show. I do have, you know, guys, I do the weekly streams, and I'm going to put the one I did with Alex O up this week, but those have been fun. I've been doing the weekly streams over at MGBX. Shout out to MGBX. I've been doing their weekly recaps. So definitely go and follow MGBX_global. Okay. For to stay up to speed on what we got going on. Every Friday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we do like a weekly recap of the session of the week. Okay. So those have been interesting. And I have another guest coming on this coming week. You'll hear about it probably later today. I'll be putting out some promos on it. But definitely go follow MGBX_global. For sure. All right, we'll coordinate and sync that up, bro, and get the Army gang in there, the Piper gang in there, and we'll have Army Piper on to co-host the stream with me. Let me know what day you want to do that, bro. Let me know what day you want to do that. We can do it. We can do it Thursday. We can do it. We can even do it Friday. You want to do it Friday morning after your stream? Let's do it. Let's lock and load. Let's lock and load. Hi, been in the building. What's going on, brother? So I don't have any trades for you because we're too deep into the short. Okay, we got a really long short. No pun intended there. We're deep into the money on the short right now on Ethereum. We've been in a short on Bitcoin, and I didn't take this short, unfortunately, because it was outside of my trading time. But it was a short initiated at about 10 o'clock last night on Bitcoin that you would be nicely in the money and take. You probably just about scaled out of that trade right there at this point. All those take profits, you're damn near out of that. There's dust left in there. Okay. But I want to quickly, before we get into some of the tweets that I want to go over, one being the one that Voice Crypto brought up. We got Hoods 610 in the building, which is, I think, Cryptmatic. I hate that they don't have your names up here anymore, guys. It's so stupid. Crypto Blood, thanks for the Piper Academy shout out on your ex with Alex. Oh, you saw that, bro. Of course. See, hey, you never know who's watching. I didn't think, I didn't know who would be watching, but of course, I got to shout out to the Army gang. Alex O, excellent stream. Again, I'll be restreaming that on YouTube later this week. But let's quickly take a look at what we got going on here, because it's not looking good. And this candle that we just formed on the hour, which was the 10 o'clock candle, is not good at all. This full candle, pretty much, it's damn near engulf of the last 10 hours. Damn near in bearish engulf of the last 10 hours of headway we made going up from the low early this morning at 10 a.m. or 12 a.m. late last night, early this morning. We tried to make our way up, but last hour smacked it all down. All got erased. Okay, it's, from a price action perspective, that doesn't look good. And my assumption is that we're going to try to take out this V right here. We're going to try to take out this V right here. The bears are going to try to score a point on this V right here. Okay, here's a V. Where are the A's? Here's an A. Here's a wide A. Some of y'all like those wide A's. Here's a V. All right, so you guys know how I do it. Very simple. Basically just a visual check on the markets, on the candles. And as you see, we have lower A's, lower V's. Well, not this one, but I feel like we're going to form another lower V here because of this candle that we just had, the smackdown, which has been, that was a bad candle. That was a bad candle print right there for us, guys. Jay Lynn's in the building. I know he's making money. GM to the chat. My craziness pulled some hella profits this cycle. Yeah, man. Same. They took me a sec. They took me a sec. What's good, chat? Hey, man. Show Jason Lynn some love in the building, guys. A guy who's been a supporter of the channel for a very long time. So as you guys see, this print from last candle, last hour, not a good look on the charts, on the candles. It's just not a good look. And I think that we're going to take out this V here from Monday. And if we take that out, guys, I mean, we gotta be heading for 80K. And then let me just say something, because I was going to put out a video, like a little short on. I'm really not good at this social media stuff. Like I don't really care to be participating that much in social media, because I don't care about followers. Honestly, I don't even really want the attention like that. But I was thinking last night while I was watching Avi Loeb on a podcast, great podcast, by the way, he was on. He was throwing shots at everybody in the science community. Oh my God, that guy was going in on people. I loved it. But I was thinking about this, man, and I was just like, I'm seeing people talking about the bottom is in, we're close to the bottom. And I keep seeing that, right? And I keep seeing tweets and from some of these people have a lot of followers and are quote unquote supposed to be these experts. And I'm just like, if you're not telling us the bottom is in without adding context to why the bottom is in, then you're blowing smoke up people's asses, or you're just a retard. I mean, sorry to use the R word. I'm sorry. Didn't mean to, but I had to. You're just an idiot, because, and this is not toward any, like, I'm not like directing this at any one person. So don't get personal if it's somebody in the chat room. Like, I don't know. I've seen these tweets going around, right? And I'm just like, well, wait, how can the bottom be in and you're not giving any context to why we're here in the first place? We're here in the first place because of the debt markets, the repo markets, and traditional markets, right? In the traditional markets, that's what's going on. We're having a liquidity crisis. We're having a liquidity crisis in the plumbing of the banking system. This has nothing to do with Bitcoin. Nothing to do with Bitcoin. This has everything. So if you're saying the bottom is in, I need to hear from you. The bottom is in because the feds came in, they saved the repo markets, they pushed reverse repo liquidity back into the, you got to give me something like that. Because if you're telling me the bottom is in without just looking at the chart, oh my God, bro. Who are y'all following, man? Like, I just don't understand. Paid actors, maybe. Yeah. Lurking, working, and trading, same old. They are either malicious creators who only are here to get clicks, or they are idiots. Exactly, Army. And Army keeps it really the holy filler. He does, man. He keeps it real. He's not a contrarian just to be a contrarian. He's giving you reasons why we go lower. Do you think they'll pull something again like COVID? Feel similar to 19? Nah, they normally don't run the same playbook back to back. If you think the banks are all good, go try to take 20K out. They have to order it, and then you can get it in a few days. There is no liquidity. None. AI Griff, you're totally right. There is no liquidity out here in these streets. And Bitcoin is a direct correlation to U.S. market liquidity. It's point blank, period. It's no more fancier than that. I know you want to hear some elaborate scheme story about why Bitcoin's going 2 million and this and that, and it's going to be the new money reserve. And no, it literally at this day, at this juncture, Bitcoin is a almost 1-to-1 reflection of U.S. market liquidity. It's just that simple. Nothing sexy. The up only crowd. Yes. And the reason why they go up only is because it seems to be the safe play. And it's almost to what Avi Loeb talked about last night. So funny that you bring that up, because he was talking about the science community and how they are not the up only crowd, but the comet only crowd. Everything they see in the sky immediately is icy rock, comet. Not even going to think, second guess, think anything other than it's a comet, it's an icy rock. And Avi Loeb was saying he was throwing shots at Brian Cox. He was throwing shots at what's the black dude, the scientist, some like pseudoscientist who has the I used to like him. He has a podcast. Neil deGrasse Tyson, right? He was throwing direct shots, calling their name, not everything. It was like a Tupac hit him up interview, man. It was crazy. That's the safe play, to say buy the dip, buy the dip, buy the dip, buy the dip, buy the dip. This is just a minor pullback. We're going up, we're going up, going up. That's a safer play because that has been and is typically the trajectory of crypto for the last 12 years, 13 years. It's been up and to the right, up and to the right. So it's from a brand perspective, it's the safest play to make from a quote unquote influencer. So I hope it goes completely to hell. We need a nasty reset or things are going to get really bad. Well, I don't know, man, but I tell you this much. MicroStrategy needs to get washed out. The market needs to and is going to try to wash out these guys who have accumulated and tried to corner the markets, like the Hunt brothers. I don't know if you guys know about the Hunt brothers, the silver manipulators back in the day, in the 80s and 90s or whatnot. MicroStrategy is like almost the modern day Hunt brother. It's accumulated too much, and the markets need to reset. Neil is a CIA agent. I'm convinced. Yeah, I'm convinced. I'm right there with you. Scientists and historians have budget for specific research. Majority are paid actors. They are. Most certainly, JL. Most certainly. It's crazy. And honestly, that's where the government, they focus a lot of their attention in the sciences to keep the pseudoscience shit going, the string theories, and keep you away from figuring out how to actually create 0-point energy. They don't want you figuring none of that shit out. No, sir. But at any rate, off topic, let's get back to what we're talking about today, and it's trading and trying to make some money for us in these streets. All right. Just checking on our short. Looking good. on the short from Scalpalytics Pro. We initiated at 10:30 this morning. We took 50% of our profits off right here, and we're letting the rest ride right now. We're letting the rest ride right now. All right. So let's go ahead and start getting into the nitty-gritty. Let's go ahead and start looking at I gotta play this one more time. Just for shits and giggles. I gotta play this one more time, ladies and gents. I gotta play it one more time. Let's get this.
Fuck,
I
should have listened to Crypto Blood. Fuck, I should have listened to Crypto Blood.
Now, as you can see from the thumbnail today, you guys saw this tweet. I know you guys saw this. What is this about? Let me know in the chat room, why do you think Bitcoin would have put 46,000.47 up there? 46.47. 46.47. Why would they put this up here? Some were saying it was because of Trump. 46.47 president, but I thought, wasn't Trump 45? 47? I don't know, man, but they put this tweet up and deleted it, allegedly. Let me know y'all saw this or heard about this. What is this about right here? What is this about? Bitcoin, the official, fat fingered it. That's one hell of a fat finger. Pause. You got to do a whole bunch of fat fingering to put that out. You got to put the $sign of 46.000.47 and then post. I got one theory that we'll go over in a second, but let me know what you guys think this is all about right here. Yeah. I don't know who runs the Bitcoin account on X. That's a good question. 45. Yeah, Trump was 45.47. Based on recent analysis, MicroStrategy's Bitcoin liquidation price, the Bitcoin level below which they might face pressure to sell holdings to service debt, is estimated at 91. Ooh, good one, Voice Crypto. I didn't even know this. I didn't know this, bro. Do you guys see this? You see this message from Voice Crypto? That's crazy. Let me check my traps. I heard the cha-ching. I know you probably heard it too. I've got the volume in that activated on the share screen. I'm sorry about that, guys. Yeah, I didn't know this. Based on the recent analysis, I'm going to read it again. MicroStrategy's Bitcoin liquidation price, the Bitcoin level below which they might face pressure to sell holdings to service debt, is estimated at 91,500. Well, we're past that, and it may be a little bit lower than that, but that's because they just bought some more. If I'm not mistaken, MicroStrategy just bought some more Bitcoin. McAfee runs Bitcoin's account. Oh my God. Limit buys at 46.47. That's the universe talking. Oh man. Yes, we are live, my crypto space. Thanks for tuning in, my guy. My bruv from across the pond. UK stand up. So they fat fingered this, JL said. Nah, I don't think it was a fat finger. I got one theory that I want to show you guys really quickly. So this guy says it's basically the mining shutdown price. When Bitcoin trades below this range, a lot of miners operate at a loss and start powering off machines. So Bitcoin posts it as a critical network threshold. This makes more sense. This makes more sense. And so this is probably close to the floor for Bitcoin, because any sustained price action below this 46.47, 46.47, anything below this 46.47 is not, any sustained level below this would be of concern, because that means that if miners start shutting down, turning off rigs because they're literally like running in the negative, if that happens, then you got a problem on your hands. You got a serious problem on your hands. Okay, you got an absolute serious problem on your hands. So you need to make sure that you stay above that threshold, because the security of the network is in danger, and you don't want that to happen. You want the security of the network to stay intact. You want it to stay intact. So this is very important that we stay above that threshold. Very important we stay above that threshold. And I like that explanation. Y'all let me know what you think. I like that explanation, though. That round of applause to that explanation. I definitely like that explanation. Below this 46.47. Miners could control the Bitcoin market. I think they're constantly having to sell what they mine to pay for operations. Costs too much to run the machines. They'll go below floor. They're looking for overall average level of holdings, not being able to recoup expenses. Exactly. Threshold is tied to MicroStrategy stock. If price falls below 183, at which point the company's multiple to NAV hits 1, potentially violating covenants or forcing repayment. And so, Voice, this is exactly what I've been saying and screaming from the hilltop for the longest. Voice Crypto, you know this, bro. I said it's not about the price of Bitcoin. It's about the price of Bitcoin in relation to MicroStrategy stock and the NAV. The NAV is what's important, and they might be forced to start selling because of that. And it becomes a self-fulfilling or negative feedback loop, because you have a scenario where they're no longer able to raise debt to go buy more Bitcoin. So if they're not able to raise more debt to go buy more Bitcoin to keep the Ponzi scheme going, if no one's interested in that, then it all falls apart and they have to start liquidating some of their Bitcoin. Oh, that's bro, Tom Lee is worse than Jim Carrey. That is, I don't, maybe because he's just Asian. Like, I don't like, is that what you just get a pass for being wrong so much? He's so wrong and been so wrong for so long. I don't understand how these people get paid actors, like you guys said, paid actors. Somebody said it. Paid freaking actors. For sure. Insane. So I like that explanation by Hypertrend, and I have to I'm going to go with that. Y'all let me know what you think the Bitcoin tweet that was posted then deleted really means. But that is my take on that. I'm going to go with Hypertrend's analysis or explanation for that number. It sounds about right. Now, to another topic that Blood has been talking about for the longest. I'm talking to myself and about myself in third person. I know. I've been talking about this for a very long time, and guess what? The alien himself has come around to it. So, ETH founder Vitalik Buterin says quantum computers could break Ethereum and Bitcoin by 2028. Bump that up to 2027, 26-ish. And it's not going to happen all at, listen, this is what I've been saying. This is not a one-off event like it just all of a sudden happens. No, you're going to start getting trickles. And then I think we've already been having this. You're going to get trickles of randomly people's wallets just being dumped or empty. We've already seen a couple of these incidences happen. And I think what's going to happen is as we get closer to that Q day, the frequency of these wallet emptying events increase. They get more frequent and more frequent. The frequency starts to increase. Okay. It's not like just all of a sudden one day everyone's wallets are compromised. No. But the pace at which the quantum world is growing with the aid of AI. See, that's the thing that I think people weren't, people are saying, oh, quantum computers, cracking stuff. We're way far off from that. I don't think they were including the AI aspect of quantum computers developing or progressing. You gotta add quantum, you gotta add AI in there as well. So this was posted. I don't know when he said this, but Crypto Rover put this out, and he's right, man. Like, yeah, I've seen this before. That is hilarious. That is hilarious. He's wrong on purpose. I feel like trying to get exit liquidity. Yeah, 2026, bro. The internet went down yesterday. Who's to say that wasn't the test run? How does the internet go out? Exactly. Crazy. Internet sure did go well. I know Cloudflare was out for quite some time yesterday. And we're starting to get more of these events, guys. Like, I'm telling you, man. That is the gray swan you guys need to be. And this is why gold and precious metals, I have to, I hate to admit it. Now we need to start bringing that conversation back up. Gold, silver, some physical assets, some cash, literally some dollar bills, some cash. That needs to be on the table because Q Day is the gray swan that no one is talking about. It's not a black swan because it's not going to come out of nowhere. We are aware of this threat. And really, we could somewhat get around and work around Q Day with a lot of the various security protocols. But the issue is with these blockchains because you can't change that. Like what's on the ledger is on the ledger, right? And so if you have wallets that people forgot about or lost, people can go out, see those huge balances on the blockchain and crack those at any point and then dump the coins. They can dump the coins at any point. So there's an overhanging retro kind of like risk inherent in blockchain. Did you see the Cloudflare outage sheet? Yeah, man, I saw that. Cloudflare was out big time. Like how the way Cloudflare and all of these infrastructures are built, it's no way that happens by mistake, bro. Oh, I did not see BitChat was still working. Do you use BitChat? That's nice. I've never even looked into BitChat. Maybe I need to look into BitChat. That's nice. Governments blame Q Day wipeout on. Yo, you might be right. You might be right. That's crazy. BitChat. So let me go look at BitChat real quick. I ain't hip to BitChat, bro. I need to get BitChat. Because if this shit works without the internet, I need to definitely take a look at BitChat, a decentralized peer-to-peer messaging application that operates over Bluetooth mesh networks. No internet required, no servers, no phone numbers. Traditional messages have to be centralized infrastructure. Yeah, I gotta get this. Thank Jason Lynch, always dropping the gems, y'all. Just show my man Jason Lynch some love. Always dropping the gems. BitChat.free. I gotta go get this. Sorry, I work at Cloudflare. I spilled my coffee. Sorry, y'all. Nah, brother. A spill of the coffee cannot do that, my friend. No, sir. No, sir. All right, so we're getting a little, I would call it, oh, look at that. So look, we came in inches, millimeters, centimeters from taking out that V. Wow, look at that. That's, oh, actually, no, I lied. I need to move the V over a little bit. So we're not, we didn't get, I mean, we are close. I mean, you really think about it. We came about a quarter of a percent away from taking out that V. I think we're still going to take it out. If we don't, man, that'd be a massive pump fake and would piss me off greatly. I have to admit, but from price structure, looking at the candles, looking at that 10 o'clock candle, which was basically a bearish engulf candle almost. It wasn't technically quite, but the wick to the bottom, the body of the candle did engulf 10 hours worth of rallying we had that happened in the morning, this morning at 10 a.m. early this morning. So that is very bearish. So I'm thinking we're going to break this and then we'll accelerate lower. My next target would be near 80K, somewhere around there, which takes us down another 10%. I'm sure there has to be another level in between there. I saw people talking about CME gap filled at 91,000 the other day. That's cool, but again, none of that shit matters if the plumbing of the banking system, if we have a liquidity crisis, none of that matters. So we do have another level of support here at looks like 88,000. That might be the last V. Probably is. That's the V that we're about to take out. Let's scroll back over and see, and lo and behold, it damn near is. It's just about there. So that is the level. I'll have to scroll back and find more, but 88K, 89K is actually not the level we want to look at. We want to look lower because I think we're going to take that one out. Only thing else I got is about 86K, 85K-ish. Oh, here's a good one. 83K. We might get a bounce at 83K. That'll pump fake a lot of people. I'm going to just put that in there. And we're going to change that to a green. Man, look at all those damn lines. So that green line, 83, I think we'll get a bounce there. So from 83, we're only about 7% away from that. Probably get a bounce there. But if the plumbing of the markets aren't fixed, it doesn't matter. All this shit is going to get just blown right through. It's going to go right through all these levels with pops. You know, we'll get some rally. The biggest rallies are to the upside are going to be in your bear markets, and vice versa. The biggest drops are going to be in your bull markets. That's how it goes. Where's Elmo? He's at 34, 38, somewhere around there. Yeah, Elmo's hanging out down there in that region. It doesn't require registration, so you don't need an email or a phone number to use it. The app is open source, though early versions may have vulnerabilities. It's designed for private communication. Yeah. Do you think the Nvidia news a big nothing burger? The earnings report. I didn't see it. What happened with the earnings report today? Or with Nvidia? I didn't see it. I didn't see the earnings report. I did not see the earnings report. AI said he's taking a 40K loan out of his 401k because my 401k will be cut in half in a year. Exactly. My guy, man. You're smart. Almost time for CB to get back in the markets. Yeah, buddy. That's right. Cuzzo. Oh, it's after the close. Okay. Got you. They're probably gonna post. They're gonna post good. You know, they manipulate the shit out the you know what, the wazoo. So they're gonna post probably good earnings. They're gonna beat whatever the street numbers are. So because they're too significant of a company, like the whole is sad, but the whole equities market is hinged on Nvidia. So yeah, I don't see anything a shocking report or earnings report coming out after the close today. Yeah, Nvidia invested in Anthropic, Anthropic invested in Nvidia, and Nvidia then goes around and invests in OpenAI, then OpenAI turns around and invests in Oracle. Oracle invests in all of them. Like, this is a big circle jerk going on right now, ladies and gents. I know you've seen the graphic. I know you've seen it. I showed it during my stream with Jenna X. This is the big circle jerk that we got going on, where each company is investing in each company, and then that increases the valuation, and then that turns around and increases the valuation for the company. That, you know, you get the picture. We talked about this morning on the show. Bitcoin only moves 2 to 3% on earning calls from Nvidia. Gotcha. I didn't know that. Dave said he's closed out his 401k. Good job. Oh, and wait, everyone called me stupid until fourth quarter. Oh yeah, right. Yeah, man. Now over time, I have to say this. Over time, the stock market will go up and to the right. Surely, purely off of the nature of inflation. Right. So if you're debasing the purchasing power of the dollar, inherently over time, your earnings of all the companies that are publicly traded, the earnings are going to go up because it's priced against the dollars. So inherently over time, the stock market is going to go up and to the right. If we are going to continue in this paradigm of what we're in, crony capitalism, call it whatever you want. I don't know what you call it. It ain't capitalism. It's something else. But if we're going to have this, continue to be in this paradigm of the Treasury working with the Fed and the Fed printing money and doing, you know, all that stuff they're doing. Some call it MMT, modern monetary theory. If we're going to continue that, then the stock market is going to go. Now, caveat to that is that the current system that we're in breaks, and it can no longer sustain and implodes under its own pressure. Then you might have a scenario where that decoupling happens in stocks, and we get a elongated and extended move down in stocks, which is possible. Yeah, very true. Very true. Well, thank you guys for tuning in for today, man. I had an awesome time with you. Michael Saylor is still pissed. He's still pissed, but it'll be okay, buddy. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. So I think, again, just to reiterate, I think we're going to break the 89 V that we formed on Monday of this week. Breakthrough 89 or 89 flat with a target to 83 at some point. And then we might get a bounce there, relief rally. Some shorts close their positions. And we just take it one level at a time. We take it one level at a time. Now, again, Bloodalytics, we're still in some deep in the money shorts right now on Ethereum, which we initiated up here at 8:30 this morning. And we initiated at 10:30 this morning, a short on Bitcoin as well, short on Ethereum at 10:30. So we're in the money, ladies and gents. We're in the money. These signals and more are available at bloodalytics.com. Link in the description below. Rice, good. CB. I haven't talked to Rice. He did message me on X saying I had an imposter, so he's still kicking it. But I have not talked to Rice. I gotta definitely catch up with him. Thanks for the reminder. Right now, U.S. and the Fed and our government is beyond screwed up and way past due for a reset of currency. We are way behind. Yeah, I agree. Did you see that Michael Burry is shutting down his firm? Yep, I saw that a couple beginning of this week, Crypto Caesar. I saw that at the beginning of this week. Now, I don't know how do you take that? What does that mean to you? What is him shutting down his firm? Is that a signal that we're actually about to go lower? I think so. The capitulation of a short guy might mean that's when we start going lower. Not even gonna lie. You gotta also remember Jim Chanos. He closed his short on MicroStrategy, I believe, saying that he made enough money on it, though he thinks it's going to go lower. I don't know. Oh, nice. All right, so good. Rice is doing good. Well, that's it for today, ladies and gents. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. If so, hit the thumbs up. Share this stream. He's tired of being wrong. Yeah, he's been wrong quite a bit. Hit that like button. Share the stream, ladies and gentlemen. Subscribe to the channel as well. That would be greatly appreciated. And I'll see y'all on the next one.
Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, cash. Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, cash. Stacking my coin, stacking my coin, stacking my coin, stacking my coin. Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, cash. Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, cash. Since I was born, been stacking my coin. These niggas pop, my money keep growing. Your girl is a dot, she all on my groin. She blowing my horn, we fuck like porn. These rappers is whack, they lyrics is corn. I'm getting this money, it never get born. I'm loading my strap, they calling the law. Fuck around and get clapped for running your jaw. If it ain't about the dollars, then it don't make sense. Got me sipping brown water, but it ain't from Flint. Trying to chase all this bread, though the shit won't last. About to shut the city down like a crypto crash. Stacking my coin, stacking my coin, stacking my coin. Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, cash. Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, cash. Stacking my coin, stacking my coin, stacking my coin, stacking my coin. Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, cash. Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, cash.
Smoking on that crispy got me cliff high.
Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
Okay. Ready?
Fucking thing sucks. We'll do it live.